G'day guys, Scott from Fat Big Trader here, just bringing you a quick pre-market update on the Euro US dollar. So what I want to have a look at today is a couple of potential positions I've got in mind and some things to be aware of, because there is a crap load of news coming out today and it's all pretty important stuff. So let's cover sort of what happened in yesterday's session. So yesterday we had obviously put out a video talking about my potential trade between like breaking out of this level here and moving back to the daily pivot. We're talking about using this as the like I guess the stop loss zone, and obviously this is your profit target zone. However, we did see at this point here, when price had come up and just started testing this level, that one of the ECB board members or speakers actually came onto Bloomberg and started talking a whole lot of smack about the euro and potentially things which, you know, are really irrelevant at this point, but is being quite negative on the euro, and it never really recovered from there. It basically fell to this point here at the bottom of this range, and as soon as that was broken, I took a short, only looking for that sort of 15 points, and we got that, and that's all covered in yesterday's video, so you can go and have a look at that if you want. However, some really important things that did happen as a result of yesterday's session is we have obviously the London session in green and the New York session in red, and we can see that there is this really nice zone down here where price, you know, had a fair old crack at, failed the first time, you know, retested, finally fell through in Asia. I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in that move, because obviously Asia, you know, generally doesn't follow, like, you know, generally Asia doesn't lead the market, if that makes sense, in this pair. So what I'm anticipating seeing today is coming up a retest of this level, getting above this 112.50, or sorry, 112.70 level, and then looking to take a trade up towards the daily pivot, you know, with this as our stop loss zone. Now there is a whole lot of news coming out today, so there's things like, I'll just take this pen bit off and we can actually, I can show you what the important features are. So come on now. Okay, so there you go. So we've got USD initial jobless claims, you've got consumer price index, real weekly earnings, continuous claims price index, and CPI. Down here you've got a whole lot of Canadian numbers. They're not really, well, sort of, you know, pretty relevant for this trade, but yeah, in the sense that will be done by that stage if the trade is going to have happened. So you've got Euro CPI and a few important numbers here as well. So what I'm sort of anticipating is that this might be the catalyst for some push higher, potentially even a push to this level here, a push to the 114 level, if we get some really bad US numbers, which there were some rumours yesterday swirling about, you know, negative growth and whatnot. But look, you know, rumours are rumours. You can't really put too much stock into them. But if they get a bad number, we could see a spike up of the Euro US dollar. I wouldn't anticipate that that will last, though. I think it would be a good move to fade. Definitely, if it does get back up at this level here, like if we, this is the first target, or this is the first trade target, second target, and third target, and if it does get up at this point, I think what you'll find will happen is we'll actually be able to fade this move back down, because there'll be a fair few people selling at those levels. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to sort of jawbone on too much, because this is already 5 minutes long, but that's what I'm looking at. I've got a long bias. Now, for those of you who are thinking you're crazy, this is, you know, total short trade, you know, fair enough, no problem, you know, that's all right, you're allowed to think that. There are some levels below which you should be watching out for. So on a break of the 112.50 level, definitely down to the 112.31 level. I know that seems pretty close, it's 20 pips, but there is a lot of congestion back in prior charts. I think the news later on this evening will be a catalyst for a pretty decent move. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you've got any questions, you can reach me at FatBTrader, or you can tweet me, or any of that sort of stuff, or leave a comment over it properly. Alright, guys. Hope that makes sense. Till next time, trade well.